In the early 1990s, Silver Spring, Maryland was a sleepy town with not much significance. 20 years later, the Washington, D.C. suburb now boasts high-end retail, fine dining, and a vibrant downtown. This transformation can be attributed to President Lyndon B. Johnson's signing of the National Capital Transportation Act of 1965, which created the Washington Metro, a rapid transit train system that provides the area's residents quick and easy access to locations across the region. Silver Spring has used its metro station to its advantage to draw in businesses and home buyers that have helped the city become the bustling urban center that it is today. Metro history expert Zachary Schrag explains.
In the 1950s, the population of Washington was growing, in part because of the expansion of the federal government. We had World War II, and that didn't really slow down with the Cold War. And so the question was how to get all these people into work who were spreading out into the suburbs, and the initial proposal was to build a vast network of freeways that would have gone right through the heart of Washington. You'd have not just one beltway, but several beltways in circumferential rings around the city. And a lot of people thought that's a really bad idea to have these massive freeways going through our precious historic neighborhoods. So they started lobbying for a rapid transit system to do the same work. And starting with the Kennedy administration, that became a pretty serious proposal.
This push for a reliable form of public transportation in the Washington area gained momentum, and in 1965, Lyndon B. Johnson enacted the National Capital Transportation Act, authorizing the construction of a 25-mile, $431 million rapid transit system, capable of expanding in the future. Since then, the system has grown exponentially and currently is 131 miles long, which is over 90 destinations throughout D.C., Maryland, and Virginia. The rail line's benefits have been widespread, but its impact has arguably been felt most in Silver Spring. In 1978, the Metro was extended to the suburban community on Washington's northern border, and the city has embraced its presence. Although it was welcomed warmly and helped the area by bringing in developments, Silver Spring entered a phase of disrepair almost immediately after the arrival of the system. Longtime Silver Spring resident and former Montgomery County Planning Board Chairman Gus Bauman explains.
So in 1978, there were still stores here and movie theaters. Heck Department Store was here, JCPenney was here. There were 4 movie theaters operating, a bunch of stores, banks and so forth, but they were beginning to leave. And that accelerated into the 80s, even though the metro station did open in February of 1978.
But the city rebounded, in large part because of the metro.
When I was chairing the Park and Planning Commission, we wrote a master plan for downtown Silver Spring, and I made sure that the cover of that master plan said that this is for the revitalization of downtown Silver Spring, Maryland. That was the whole point of that plan in 1993. The plan had to look at all parts of the downtown and figure out what are we going to do with this enormous downtown in which there's massive disinvestment. How do we get reinvestment? It began in the mid-90s, it accelerated in the late 90s and into the 21st century. It has not stopped since around 1996, 97. In that time period, things began to start to turn around.
A large part of Silver Spring's revitalization has been the Metro's ability to make it more visible to younger people and businesses.
Silver Spring is becoming the Brooklyn of Washington, D.C. That's what's happening. In the last 8 or so years, there have been an enormous number of apartment buildings going up in downtown Silver Spring. Right now, in downtown Silver Spring, there are 11,400 residential units just in the downtown. And there are another 3,500 planned to come. Plus, all these stores have been moving in, and more are coming.
Others agree and say that Silver Spring is a better place because of the Metro.
If there was a Metro stop here, I wouldn't be here.
It's close to where I live, and it saves a lot of, I would say, pain in getting to work and back.
It's easier to get to for others that don't drive. There's a lot happening in downtown Silver Spring.
Both Discovery Communications and the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, or NOAA, have relocated their headquarters to the Central Business District, and the employees that come to Silver Spring every day for work have helped bolster the economy. Silver Spring's proximity to the metro is a large part of why these agencies made the move. Some of these employees have even decided to move to Silver Spring, along with others who value having easy access to the metro. There has been a miniature real estate boom in areas around the metro in recent years, with new apartments and townhomes being built on a regular basis. Local real estate agent Liz Brent explains what the appeal of living near a metro is.
Today's generation of buyers are picking the downtown Silver Spring area because of metro, because of access to transportation. They want to be walkable, they want to be close to downtown areas, they want to be a little bit more urban environment, and feel like a close-knit neighborhood feel.
This new demand for housing has benefited the community, but has also created a shortage of affordable housing and has driven out some residents with lower incomes. Additionally, some lawmakers have argued in recent years that spending money on public transportation is a waste of federal funds.
The most recent transportation bill passed by Congress spends a pathetically weak $52 billion a year on infrastructure.
And I agree, there's a lot of things we do in Washington, D.C. we shouldn't be investing in, but transportation is not one of those.
But the metro's positive impact in Silver Spring is one of many examples that proves mass transit helps not only the people who use it, but also the communities it connects. Washington's metro has helped develop Silver Spring, Maryland into a world-renowned city with amenities for people of all backgrounds. The National Capital Transportation Act of 1965 changed the suburb forever and made it a place to be.